Let's just do it because look, I'm a Taurus, bro. You better stop playing with me.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Oh, he closed his eyes.
Give you all the insight you know about his apology and also
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot.
Hi. Welcome back to the channel. You guys, look, I need to be very, very blunt right now. Okay. Very blunt because I am thoroughly annoyed right now. Okay, thoroughly annoyed. And it's probably gonna come out in this video. Like, I really was walking around before I started filming. I was like, oh, I gotta get out of this. I gotta shake this. I gotta shake this. I ain't shaking nothing other than my head. Okay, I am thoroughly annoyed. Anyways, you will know why I'm thoroughly annoyed in my next video. I just got out of a 6 hour plus therapy session, psychiatrist, doc, all of it. I'm thoroughly annoyed. Anywho's, I have Chick-fil-A. If you're brand new here, welcome to the channel, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe. My name is Pearl. We do reaction and commentary videos and we eat. Okay, I'm a Taurus. I saw somebody comment. I didn't respond back either. I don't know why. But they said something like,
ew, why are you eating? Like, why are you eating right now?
I'm starving and I really never eat.
So I am doing a favor to you and y'all mukbang lovers out there by eating on camera. Because let me tell you something. I literally waited 10 to 15 minutes. Which is why this is crampled up so I can keep it warm. But anyways, I haven't ate all day. I'm so hungry and I'm on this like trying to eat thing and it's just, it's making me so mad. But I just, see what I'm saying? A video where, who, I'm hungry. Like, oh my God, I don't care. Like, I'm a Taurus. I can eat no matter what. I know we be watching some crazy, gruesome stuff. And sometimes I do stop eating because it's just so crazy. But let your girl eat. What? Go have your own channel where you don't eat. I'm a Taurus, bro. You better stop playing with me. Bruh, you wanna know why Nick Avocado be making so much money? Because he's a Taurus. That's why. He's a Taurus. So the energy of him eating food that no one understands, Taurus energy. It exudes. Okay, anyways, let's hop in this video. Woo! Let's just do it because look, I was looking for a video that was going to be the body language video because I saw one when it first, obviously we reacted to it. Y'all saw that. And this one is a shorter one, right? So I've seen a couple people do it, like the body language, expert exam, whatever. But this one's only 11 minutes. It's only 12 minutes. I said, thank God, because look, I'm not gonna be sitting here watching no freaking 39 minutes of you analyzing this man's language. I mean, y'all saw what I did. I said, let me sit like him. Remember in the reaction, I said, let me sit like him. And I sat like him. And how did I feel? I felt uncomfortable. And y'all saw that? Was that not already an analyst within an analyst right there? Anyways, let's see what he has to say. Because I know there are going to be some points where I'm going to be like,
ooh, I didn't even notice that. So let's pull this puppy up so I can get to eating and y'all can get to watching and reacting. And wait, what is this?
Let me shut up. Oh, also, somebody also brought up the fact that A Call to a Rising is like Christian based and it's very like, the narrative that they're trying to push. And you're not wrong. There was a time where I had to stop listening and I had to stop watching his channel because it just got to a point where I was just like, bro, like, I get what you're saying and I feel you, but like, yo, like, I don't necessarily agree with everything that you're saying. You know what I mean? And like, that's the thing though. That's the thing about me, all right? I do my best to allow everyone to do and be and frolic in their opinions that they like to frolic in. I even had a friend tell me a couple months ago when everything was happening with George Floyd. And I had a friend tell me, oh, well, like we all think you're like, we thought you were racist. And when I say we, like she's talking about black people. She was like, oh, well, there's a lot of black people who think you're racist. I was like, oh, really? Well, thank you for just not telling me in 2020. Okay. But no, it's fine. And I just saw it as like a cool, like, so y'all can think I'm a coon. Y'all can think I'm the Nick Cannon and the Candace Owens of the world, but I'm just not going to sit here and be all about a one side just because of the color of my skin. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to see all sides. And I'm going, like, for example, I do not believe in defunding the police. I'm so sorry. But I don't. I actually don't. And I'm so glad that Taurus TV did a video yesterday and said that. I was like, boy, if you don't preach. Anyways, let's hop up in here because I haven't been a part of this community in a while. Meaning the beauty community. I haven't really watched anything on the beauty community in a while. I've been dabbling in some James Charles stuff. And let me tell you something. I actually filmed a little short video on that.
I didn't post it.
I was like, I'm ranting way too hard in here. People gonna be mad. I might post it somewhere else. All right, let's see what this is about, huh?
Jeffree Star. Is he a narcissist? Is he a bully? Is his apology to James Charles authentic? So in this episode, we're going to be looking at why
I love
this bit
the
of body language,
world of your imagination.
and this, and this.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Oh, he closed his
Could
eyes.
give you all the insight you know about his apology and also some nuclear insight into his characteristics.
Not the nuclear
I've also
insight.
received
Not
some
the
messages
nuclear
about a
insight.
guy called Shane Dawson. If you enjoy this video and I get 2,000 likes and there's the interest in it,
2,000?
I'll do
Boy,
a
you got
specific
3.6.
body language
You good.
analysis on Shane Dawson's apology.
I need to start.
video.
I
For
want to be
those
doing
subscribers,
light
welcome
goals.
back. And for those new to the channel, welcome to the
Hi.
Livin Bruce
I've
channel.
never seen you
The
before.
channel where we look at body language or anything to do with the head and the heart. If you're interested in,
Oh,
if you're
I love
interested
that.
in
The head and the
more about
heart.
the
Oh,
art
and
of
it's
lying.
back there. Oh, y'all
So
probably
you
wondering
can
what that
hide all
is.
that, but nobody will ever be able to lie
You'll
to
find
you
out at the end
again,
of the video.
including your partner. Take 2 seconds to subscribe below. I'm getting some real support for this channel. I think people like the,
Crushing it.
the fair and
He
balanced
said, I think
approach
people
that I
like
try to
me.
do as
Yes!
well as the data-driven
I like this
scientific
energy.
information that I give that backs up
Aw.
why people do what they do with their body
so
language.
cute.
So yeah, take 2 seconds to subscribe. And also, if you've got any other suggestions, and I will always credit suggestions of other people who is relevant, who is popular, who people are searching for,
like
who you would like me
him.
to do a body language review on, then you can connect with me
Yes,
at
baby.
Instagram, Livin Bruce 360.
Say what you gotta say before you start the video. That's how I be. I be like,
brand new to Jeffree
I'm about to
Star,
say what I wanna say, please.
Tati, Shane Dawson, all this type of stuff. But I had a few people message me and say, Bruce, this is
Audience
something that's an
retention.
area we've never really looked into before.
You like me or you don't,
Would you
bye.
care to do it and just put your believing brain across this subject and
Oh,
just give your opinion
I like this
if you
dude.
think Jeffree Star is being authentic or not. And he seems a very interesting character. Always interested in people like Jeffree Star, who definitely sit maybe outside the average bracket. But that makes it fascinating for somebody like me to look into and analyse and share my opinions on. So what I'm going to do now is just focus on the particular section within Jeffree's video where he's apologising to James Charles. And the first bit of body language that I want to bring to your awareness is that the globus sensation. Now in this video, Jeffree seems very structured, he seems very slow. He gives some type of inkling that he's usually crazy and frenetic, so I don't know if slow and structured is his normal emotional baseline. You know more than me. If you're into Jeffree Star, comment below and tell me, is his speech, is his cadence, what he's given in this video, is that normally what he's like, or is it well above or well below? But what you see here is what's called the globus sensation. He's very structured, he's very calm, he's very fluid. And then he gets to the point where he's just about to start the apology to James Charles. And you feel that tightness of his throat because he messes one of his words up. It's about, well, should I have speak about stuff I didn't speak about? Something along
That's what I said
those
about
lines.
Cali.
If you're from the UK, I'm from Newcastle. We're not known for our understandable accents and being grammatically correct all the time. But even I was like, well, Jeffree, that just doesn't go together. Now, the reason why this could have happened is that although he's speaking the words right now, he knows he's coming up to the bit where he's got to apologise. Part of the hippocampus where we store our emotional memory, that could be resonating here. He's making this apology. It could be authentic, it could be to save his career, it could be anywhere between those spectrums. But because he perceives a threat, then that amygdala kicks in, the adrenal glands kick in, and this is what we get, the globus sensation,
baby.
which
Teach
is why
me.
he struggles with that particular word.
They speak on things I shouldn't have speak on,
Now, it could be that he just forgot the word and he doesn't know what to say. Again, I'm always fair and balanced.
See?
But that's where I would
Baby,
stop.
I'm subscribing.
Okay, why all of a sudden, where you've been calm and fluid, did you miss that beat? Did you actually get the incorrect word? That's where I would start digging that little bit deeper, just to uncover more of the truth. And then what you've got here is, I notice where Jeffree's baseline is, where he looks to collect his memories. It's down and to the left. Down and to the left, that's where he goes. When he's thinking about
memories.
something that's
I
actually
think mine's
happened.
up over here.
And when he sees here, did I get caught up in the height? You'll see him looking down there. But also there's an eye block. Now an eye block, all right, an eye block is when something has occurred and you're trying to block out the vision of it. And there's a lot of eye blocks occur within Jeffree's speech, which I'll bring your attention as this video develops. But you'll see he's looking down there and there's an eye block. He wants to actually remove that vision of him getting caught up in the hype.
Right.
So for me, this bit looks truthful. He is looking down. And you also see his hands move about, you know, I got caught up in the hype. It's what we call the whirlwind terminology. He's actually showing you the emotions via his hands. I use my hands quite a bit. But what Jeffree's doing here, he's looking down. That's an authentic position. He's reflecting a memory. He gives the eye block what we call a behavioural cluster. And his hands are moving, so there's 3 parts of that behavioural cluster there. So for me personally, that bit does look authentic when he's basically saying to himself, I wish I hadn't got caught up in the hype.
I wish I didn't do it. I wish I didn't do it.
Get caught up in the hype. Get caught up in the hype. Get caught up in the hype.
Looking at the memories.
And then we get a really strong eye block here, a really strong eye block where you say, look, should I have just not rang James Charles and found out the truth for him? And you see when you're 100% on the, literally at the beat of 100%, there's a really strong eye block. Jeffree's going down into himself. He's exploring those negative emotions. He's trying to battle with those negative emotions. He really wants to rewind to that point there and have done something different.
Right, and isn't
That's
what you do when you put like
really strong, elongated eye block that goes on here. He is so wishing he had done things differently. Again, I'm not sure for James's Charles feelings or for his own internal feelings. That'll come a bit later. But there's a genuine remorse or genuine wish that he'd wish he'd done something different. Take a look.
And did I not just simply call James Charles and ask questions myself? 100%, 100%, 100%.
What we talk about is the T-junction. This is what we talk about on the Believe in Bruce channel. Again,
I'm gonna drop my favorite, y'all. Oh my God.
It'd be great to have you stick around for a little bit longer.
Ooh.
See the rest of the videos that I do. The T-junction is something where I talk about what was the person saying or being asked by another individual, and what was their body doing at that particular time. And what we see here is definite, without a shadow of a doubt, definite confirmation via eye blocks, is that when he's saying sorry to James Charles for his actions and behaviours will get the bigger one.
This is
off,
taking me back.
But when he says sorry, there's an eye block. He means it. When he says actions, there's another eye block. He's trying to block out his actions. And then when he goes to behaviours, there's an even stronger one. So for me with Jeffree Star, whether he's saying sorry to James Charles or himself, you know, he's actually sorry for hurting someone's feelings, or he's sorry for putting his own career at risk, we would have to dig this a little bit deeper, which I'll cover in a little bit. But right now, he's trying to block out those actions, so there is some remorse there.
You know what is wild? Okay.
For James Charles.
So the reason I am so like in that eye block thing is because I like that used to happen to me all the time when like growing up. And I'm talking about like when I would talk to my mom, like she would do this like thing where like it was like she would be saying something but her body would be like doing something else, to where I would be like, okay, so you're clearly not, you know, about it, or you're not for it, or you don't support me, or you don't, you know, like you're like there was a disconnect. And I started looking up. That was when I started getting into like psychology a lot. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a degree in psychology. Like I need to figure this out, la la la. And one of those things was the eye block, and then also like your body being like a different direction. So say I'm talking right now, and you're in front of me and I'm talking to you, but while I say something, I turn. But it has to be like it has to be like a pretty significant turn. And then I'm just like, yeah. And then I go back to the conversation. Like, it's like that person is like trying to think of like a lie or like a way to like craft it. Those were like the first 2 things where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be able to find every single freaking narcissist in this freaking world. I'm going to find every single narcissist and I'm going to call them out. I'm going to expose them. I don't freaking care if they don't know that they're narcissists. I don't care. I'm going to expose. Oh my God. Okay, anyways, besides the point. Shook, sickening. I really like this. We might need to do another one. Because I don't know if we should do Jeffree Star. But I like these body language exam thingies. So if you ever come across something, definitely let me know. Maybe doing a Tati one. Ooh, let me know if y'all would want to do that, because I am very, very into this right now. I'm such a nerd.
A combination, again, always being fair and balanced.
So, James, I am truly sorry for my actions and my behavior.
What we've got here is an indication before the apology, where he talks about it's his life. And what we get there is what we call a hard cover. It's just under the supernatural notch. Alright, so generally when females, more females than men do it sometimes, but it's generally a female that when they are offered information, go, something scares them. No, that didn't happen. It's generally accompanied by a shield as well. One arm will come up and one arm will protect the neck. They didn't. Yeah, so this is what we see here. However, it's a few inches below. So when you listen to the words that Jeffree's talking about, and he puts his hand on his heart there, and you'll see where his fingers tell you where he's thinking about his own heart, which lines up with it's my life. So when you're talking about an apology to somebody else, but then you're actually really protecting yourself, from that one action, you can't say whether he's being truthful or not. But for me, from a body language perspective, if I was doing some investigation or interviewing, I would notice that and I would dig in a little bit deeper just to uncover what he is truly thinking about at that particular time. Have a look.
This is my real life. Real life.
And also here he talks about at the start of his video, you know, there's going to be no excuses. It's all about me. I'm going to take accountability for myself. But then what you find is some of the real KPI points, the flash points within this video, where he's really emphasizing the point and that energy's coming out, is where he says we all need to take responsibility for our actions. So for me, it's like what you're trying to do there, with the all, we all need to do that, is you're trying to actually balance the scales by saying, well, it's not just me who needs to say sorry here, there's other people, or there's something else that he's meaning, again, because the
that we don't know.
Get to that, so that's where I would stop and dig that little bit deeper. But it's the emphasis, it's the cadence, it's the energy that comes to that all. It's like, it's not just me here. So taking accountability, also trying to balance it by bringing other people in to say that, hey, I'm not the devil, there's other things going on. What could be those other things? Comment below and let me know. It's always an education for me.
Right.
So, bringing that all together, do I think Jeffree Star is being authentic or not? Well, you know, it's a very ambiguous place because of the structure of the cadence of the inflection that he's offering. It looks very staged, all right? It's very staged, it's very planned, which automatically gets one doubting about why is one offering that information in a certain way. However, in order to be fair and balanced, there is certain things that he does that equals truthfulness, that equals authenticity. So if I didn't offer that myself, I wouldn't be being truthful. But there is also, which makes it really interesting here, there is
y'all saw how hard I was laughing at Jeffree Star's apology video.
Offers, which I've just gone through.
Hilarious.
That actually makes me, I'm sort of 50-50 split. That's the point where I'm exactly at now. So I know that people are against Jeffree Star. I know that people are with Jeffree Star. It's absolutely fair and balanced to say that there's some things that he does looks authentic, but there's also a lot of things that he does that I would just, rather than say he's lying, I would love to ask him some questions to dig that little bit deeper. But hopefully now you've got more of an understanding of Jeffree's baseline, who he wants to protect, where he looks when he's actually picking truthful things up, how he emphasizes these points. So in future you'll be able to read Jeffree Star and other people's body language a little bit better. Take 2 seconds to subscribe to the channel. It'd be great to get more towards that 200,000 and above. And again, if you're interested in of body language, a line, or anything to do with the head and heart, I regularly upload videos onto this channel, so stay around. And please, if you've got any suggestions, Believe in Bruce 360 on Instagram. Follow me on there. If anything's topical, if it's trending, if there's a lot of people interested on it, I would love to hear your suggestions.
I like this guy's energy. Don't y'all like him?
There was obviously a Shane Dawson apology video there. If I get 2,000 likes on this video, then I will do a Shane Dawson apology body language analysis review. Just to see if you can see, hey, it's being authentic or not. But more important than any of this, believe in Bruce. Remember to be kind to yourselves and each other.
Yes, baby, I like you. Yo, I liked that guy. He seemed so nice, so genuine. Like, I loved his energy. Oh, that was great. I really liked him. I'm gonna subscribe. That's another thing that, like, I don't understand. Why is it such a big deal to just subscribe to someone's channel when you know for a fact that the videos that like you want to watch or whatever are on your like recommendation thing? Like, if you want to go to like all your subscriptions, you can, but like, just do people really do that? You know what I mean? So it's just like when people are like, no, I don't want to subscribe to that channel because I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just like, okay, first of all, like, do you watch all of your subs? Really? Do you all of them? I doubt it. I doubt it. There's only a few. Literally, there's a few that you'll be like, oh my God, I need to make sure that like I'm up to date with their content. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a YouTuber and still not even have no views. Like, come on now, somebody. Come on now, somebody. Oh, Lord Jesus. All right, well, I think I'm going to see if he did that video. The video of Shane Dawson. I want to watch that one. I definitely do want to watch that. I'm going to try and find it because I would love, blah, 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 to watch it.
Jeffree Star. Is he a narcissist? Is he a...
I need you to shut up. Shut up. Oh, he's married too. How cute. Oh my God, he did it. He did the Shane Dawson body language. He freaking did it. Bet. Bet. We gonna watch it. It's 15 minutes, so we're definitely gonna watch it in the next video because I really want to watch it and I still ain't finished my food. So I'll see you there. I will see you there, guys. Okay, let me know what y'all thought about this video below because I really enjoyed it. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're brand new here and you did make it all the way to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, clearly you made it here, so hey, come join us. Open the door. Also, this thing right here, I was taking some notes on the AdSense video. Again, where is it? Oh, still ain't opened it. Like, think about all the people in the world that you know who can't wait to make money on YouTube and they can't wait for this little piece of paper. I still ain't opened it. I still ain't, like, the ad revenue just increasing and I'm just take your time, baby, take your time. You feel me? Take your time. Can't be sitting over here getting all occupied. But anyway, so this right here is something that I find very important and I'm going to share it with y'all in this video because I need y'all to really understand, minus caring about becoming a YouTuber, understanding how small channels work, bigger channels work, medium channels work, like besides the business part of YouTube, this is something that I have looked at for a very, 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 very long time. And I'm just going to tell you what it says. I'm just going to tell you what it says. Okay, so it says most YouTube videos, and this did come out in 2016, so it is a little dated, but besides the point, most YouTube videos get fewer than 50 views. All right, only 2% get 1,000 views or more. 2%. Okay, and 0.3% of the videos get at least 500,000 views. This means your odds of becoming famous via YouTube are vanishingly small. Vanish. It says vanish. You about to just be gone. No one's gonna care about you. Who knows? You just never know with YouTube. So when I was creating this video, I just was like, you know what? I need to throw that in one of my reaction videos because I don't think people understand that a lot of people are not going to be the ones of the ones on this platform. So a lot of them are doing it because they enjoy it, because they like you, because they found a community, they've built a community, and they just feel like this is something that they should now do present in their life. So due to that, when people say, you know, you just did this because you wanted this many views, or you just did da-da-da-da, and like, oh, well, you just trying to make money, and like, oh, you monetize this video. Y'all realize that I've had this account for almost 10 years, right? I'll say it again. Yeah, next year I'll be on this platform for over 10 years. That is a little crazy to think, but think about it. Vanishingly small. So I know there's a few people who complained about the conspiracy theories going to another platform, but please understand this. This is a business. YouTube is a business. Unfortunately, it just is, and I wish I could post the content here. I really do. If anything, I still can, but I can't put it public because if I put it public, it might just get banned like that last video, and that could lead to getting strikes and then your channel getting locked down, and ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so I just wanted to leave you with that little tidbit there because be aware that if that's what it is, then you're really going to enjoy my video on how I grew to 5,000 subscribers in less than 28 days because look, there's a lot to it, a lot more than you think. Anyways, I'll see y'all next one. Percocet. Molly.
Percocet, Miley Percocet.